Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and welcome back for more Mega Man Zero. In the last episode, we, defeated a few enemies, got the Thunder and Fire chips, and now we're going to, just do a few more missions. Today, instead of going to the right, we're going to the left, which I dislike immensely. Now, if you see, the sand come up a little bit, it means those little, snake-type enemies are going to come up and they shoot bombs at you. Now, this isn't a difficult mission. The boss of this mission isn't too difficult either. It's just a bit of a lengthy mission. And I cut you in half. Darn it. So if we charge up a little bit, we... boom, missed. Nope, we hit it. Alright, now, this thing here is... we want to take it out. We can jump over it, but... it's just going to be easier in the long run if we... just destroy it now. Come on again. And your head comes off. Okay. Maybe Clement J642 had the right idea with post-commentating the Mega Man. Well, I think he does all of the series post-commentary. It's hard to come up with commentary on the fly when you're trying to focus on getting all the action right. With RPGs, you can just kind of sit back and relax a little bit. Here, I'm trying not to die. You won't get me this time, bird of prey. But your brother almost got me. Yeah, we just gotta hit through this. I do remember this being kind of difficult to do. But it is something we have to get done. Okay. I suppose it's easier if you do the Buster, but I don't know. I'm just too lazy to map the L button to a place where I can reach it. Cool. Yep, here comes the boss. My name is Anubis Necromancess the Third. I work for Fefnir, one of the four guardians. I'm the king of destruction and ruler of the desert. The Reploids we're looking for are deep within the desert. If you wish to rescue them, you need to defeat me first. On guard, old-timer! See, I don't see what a lot of people were thinking when they made the Reploids. I mean, oh, we need to put the fire chip on, of course. His weakness is, flame, okay. That was nerve-wracking. Okay. Then when you defeat him, two pillars come up. They have little spikes on the top. If you get trapped in between them, you die. If you also hit the top when you're at low health, you die. Darn it. Some pretty intense slowdown. That might just be because I have a lot of stuff going on in the background. I don't think the slowdown's usually this bad. If it was always this bad, it'd be justified to call it a new mechanic. Now, what he follows a pretty simple pattern. He's by no means is he a difficult boss. See, you can also see where the things are going to pop up by shaking ground. And let's just pop him one more time with the charged Z-Saber. And there he goes. Might also be the shifting sand looking thing in the background. Be the whole heat wave mirage. See, I'm moving nice and fast. Who knows? And now begins an escort mission. Thankfully, he seems to be invincible. He's just really slow. And if you go too far away, he's just going to stop and start crying. And if you stop, he's just going to stop and start crying. Okay. Ignore it. Darn it, I left them behind. So you've got to purposely gimp yourself for this soldier. Oh, thanks, asshole. You got me killed. The thing is, you gotta take out these little bear trap-looking things, or else he's just gonna get caught in them. So the game came up with a lot of ways to screw you here. Thankfully, now we won't die to just a random bird hitting us now. Still gotta worry about the snakes. He's got some energy crystals in the offing. Also, it's not, you can't hurt him either, so you don't gotta worry about friendly fire. Also, if you were dealing, if the shifting sand things were still here, the things that were making the antlion traps, you'd have to worry about them, so that's why I got rid of them early, instead of just hopping over them. Kaboom! And his head is gone. Yeah. No. Now give me some health. Jeez, all you're doing is handing me energy crystals. How many energy crystals do I... Oh, there's... Got a bird coming at me. We don't have nearly enough energy crystals to do anything with. So you need like 1,000 to even start with doing things. And it's not like you give them the 1,000 energy crystals and boom, they're good, you know, and you can start using them. They usually have like a second stage you need to feed them in that require more energy crystals. It just gets kind of stupid. So usually, it's a pretty grind-heavy game. Much better you than I. Okay. There we go. Now we'll never have to worry about this Reploid again. I think if you talk to him, he might give you something, but I've never tried it. And we're still a Slayer, so we like to murder. Alright, so what should we do now? Duel in Desert? Or find hidden base? Alright, basically, alright, here's the things. With Find Hidden Base, we can get the ice chip. With Duel in the Desert, well, we'll finish up. Well, no, we've actually got a lot of stuff to do in the desert. But there's a really fun boss in this. So, we're just going to go back in the desert for now. Now, this mission isn't timed, so don't worry. Okay, so let's put on the electric chip and begin. Now, so we don't have to worry too much about the snake-type enemies, we just gotta deal with the usual cannon fodder. We do have a new enemy, and it hit us. And I just don't get the point of this. I mean, it's a camel. I mean, who would want a camel that spat fire out of its nose? Well, trunk, or whatever camels have. It's Spitfire. This one did give us a cyber elf, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, these things are still here. Along with little bombs. Now with this, if you knock its shell off, it becomes a bit more mobile. Also, this isn't like the last mission where we gotta recruit someone back. Nah, it's see what's going on, kill the boss. Merry Christmas. Got another Cyber Elf. Now, a good amount of Cyber Elves are kind of useless in, like, when would you ever use them if you're playing cautiously? Like, a lot of them will save you from falling into a pit and dying. Which can be useful, I see, but... You know, a normal player's gonna try to avoid pits at all costs. And really, in this game, pits aren't as much of an issue as they will be in Megaman 02, which I will be playing right after 0. Jesus, slowdown here is horrendous. I'd be more bothered if I knew it wasn't the game's fault. That was one of the points the reviewers didn't like, the slowdown. Alright, so save here. Actually, let's charge up. We want a good shot on the boss here. Now, didn't Anubis tell us about a guy named Fefnir? I heard there's a highly skilled Reploid in the Resistance, but I never expected you to be this good. You're amazing, and that's what excites me the most. My name is Fefnir, one of the 4 Guardians of Master X. And don't let me down, kid! This guy... Alright, there are 4 Guardians in the game. This guy is by far the easiest. I mean, don't get me wrong, he can still kill you, but... it's not going to be stupidly unfair like, say... one guy later called Phantom. Oh god, Phantom. That's not what I wanted to happen. It's actually kind of... he had me in a pit there. I mean, we're backed in a corner. I thought I would have been able to avoid that. So he jumps over. Boom. Heh. And I sliced his balls off. He's also got like a long charging time, but he's also much easier in 02. Damn it. Now in 02 he's a massive pansy. Like, he was the one boss I actually managed to defeat. Okay. It's the one boss I managed to defeat without taking any damage at all. And I played 02 in a Game Boy Advance, so... well, damn. Just making stupid mistakes here. It's because he seems to do 2 different things. I mean, you get variations. Oh, thank you for making that easier than it needed to be. Ultimate Slice! I dash through the electricity. I've never been so excited. I'll let you live for a little longer. Make sure you don't lose before I can bite you again. Farewell. And Fefnir disappears. Is that the last we'll ever see of Fefnir? Not even close. Fefnir is a recurring character in the series. Thank you, Zero. If our defense line is broken, this base wouldn't last long. Still, I can't believe you wiped out such a large number of enemies. You truly are a legendary hero. You are, Zero. And when you do, I think, 4 missions, this occurs. A giant enemy Mechaniloid is approaching our base. If we don't do something, it'll destroy our base in no time. Everyone, guard the front of our base. Oh, this is actually a pretty easy mission, so I'll do it before we, I'll do it before we leave for today. Let me just go up here. And here it comes. Well, boy, how do we defeat that thing? If you touch the spikes, they're instant death. So, don't go in the front. You should never have to go to the front, though. You should have to be able to take it out pretty quickly. And it's going to go over some spikes and drop some bombs. And as always, if you touch spikes when you're got the invincibility frames on, you're still invincible, don't worry. Alright, well there's one part of it. That's pretty much what it comes down to. You just gotta keep slicing it. There's another part down. It also doesn't do a whole lot of damage to you, so you can kind of just stand on them if you want. You should probably charge up. See, there we go. You can be kind of risky there, if you want. You got enough health where nothing really should bother you, and if it does, you can just kind of suck less. Even without save states, I could have done that. Just a precaution. It's even easier with the Buster, because you can pick it all from a distance. We get the codename Speedster. Oh boy. I didn't know how to beat that thing the first time, and yeah, it actually, it's a game over, it gets to the base, so defeat it quickly. You shouldn't have much of an issue. Well, that'll be it for today. Next time on Mega Man Zero, we're going to get the ice chip and continue on with a few more missions. And probably fight a few more guardians. See you guys next time.